Black Ops 6 is the 21st major installment in the Call of Duty franchise. But is it any good? So let's start off with this game's campaign. And all I can simply say is that it was not for me. They took a similar story route that kind of followed the same formula that Cold War's campaign had. They also added some gameplay upgrades. So, for example, you could upgrade, say, a weapons workbench, and that would give you access to different upgrades that could make, say, your weapon stronger. They also use this to help the replayability of the campaign by allowing you to earn cash so that you could buy weapon blueprints that would be accessible in both multiplayer and zombies. But that wasn't what I exactly disliked about the campaign. Actually, I think these were pretty good changes. My problems come from the actual missions themselves, specifically sections that absolutely wreck the pacing of the game, and another that's completely boring. For example, Hunting Season is an open combat mission that requires for you to destroy 3 Scud launchers. Meanwhile, the SAS do basically nothing. This mission would not have been as boring if they would have spent more time supporting the atmosphere. Players should hear gunshots, they should see SAS troops fighting in a battlefield, and you just drive around and occasionally a couple of enemies' forces will spawn and shoot at you. The next mission is Emergence that takes place in a secret United States facility where you have to fight zombies and mannequins. This is an absolute slog to play through. The mission felt like I was playing low budget Atomic Heart. Then the second to last mission, which is where I finally gave up, another one of those brainwashing sequences in which you learn that the main villain wants to kill thousands of people because of childhood trauma. And although I think that this campaign had some pretty high highs with some of the lowest of lows for me. Moving on to the multiplayer section of this video, the game looks really good and seems like it would be fun with all the new Omni movement features and etc. But in reality, when you actually play, you're forced to play some really bad maps. You have to deal with the feeling of instant dying with terrible spawns, and then on top of all that, there's skill-based / optimized based matchmaking. At this point, I don't even think I'm going to really go into that whole system. I think that by elaborating on that, it's kind of just beating on a dead horse at this point. And there's already so many videos explaining the problems with these systems. Then, on top of all that, even if you do manage to have some good games here, but even with all that, I was still able to find myself having a fun time playing the objective on the Nuketown playlist, as that's the only map that actually plays and feels really well, which of course it's a remastered, so that gets really boring. But I still think there's hope with some future updates adding more maps and fixing spawn logic, maybe some adjustments to the time to die, time to kill ratios as well. And then finally, the zombies mode. While it still does not play like the original zombies that many loved back in Black Ops 2 and 3 days of COD, there is still a lot of fun to be had here, if you can deal with boss zombie spam on high-end rounds and the concept of armor plate. So, is this game worth the $70 price tag? Well, it depends. If you're able to look past many of the issues that I have stated, then yes, of course, it's a solid game that you will be able to turn your brain off and enjoy. If not, and you only like to play multiplayer, I would say no. Stick to, say, XDefiant. Wait for a good sale after they had some actual playable maps. Maybe after they fixed some of the spawn logic, time to kill, time to die ratios. Heck, maybe they'll even turn down the EOMM. And if you wanted to say traditional zombies feel, unfortunately, you'll still have to play Black Ops 3. Black Ops 6 will not suffice. But hey, thanks for stopping by, checking out this video. I wanted to keep it nice and short, because I know it's just a normal old COD game. You either love it or hate the series at this point, so I don't really want to go way over into details. But hey, just thanks for stopping by. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.